The San Fernando Valley gets a new soccer team. There are going to be some pretty great scoring puns for that team. Emmanuel Eboué, what a joker. What is going on? What is going wrong at Swansea City? And after you see the new FIFA rankings, you too might think that a 48-team World Cup isn't such a bad idea after all. Good morning. It is Friday, December 23rd. This is The Goalmouth, your daily serving of bite-sized soccer news, and I'm George Qureshi filling in for Ryan Bailey, who surprisingly declined my offer to fill in for him by taking his wife away for the weekend so he could stay home and do this. Go figure. The United States of America has a new soccer team, and honestly, what is more American than a couple of Brits bringing soccer to Los Angeles again? City of Angels FC is the name of a new NPSL team that will begin playing in 2017 in the San Fernando Valley. The owners are PJ Harrison, a creative director and Everton fan from outside Liverpool, and Joe Sumner, a musician, app developer, Newcastle fan from London, and son of singer and tantric lovemaking guru Sting. Says Sumner, there has to be an American Messi out there, and it's crazy to think clubs might be missing discovering a talent like that because they are charging kids. Apparently these two are planning not to charge children to participate in their youth team. Says Harrison, in a way, it is kind of an art project, and NPSL gives you the flexibility for that. Emmanuel Eboué, you haven't heard that name for a while, have you? He's serving a 1-year suspension because he refused to pay his agent £1 million from his transfer to Galatasaray. And these days he is, to quote the profile, the very illuminating profile that the Telegraph ran on him yesterday, quote, keeping in shape, training for 2 hours most days in the company of Jairo Shehaj, a 19-year-old college student who has recently represented Billericay Town, wherever that is. There are so many good tidbits in this story. The time Eboué told the Queen of England that he wanted to quit soccer and take care of her corgis. The time he was playing for the Ivory Coast against North Korea and pretended he could understand the Korean coach's instructions. The time he showed up at Gilberto Silva's house wearing a tiger costume. I said to Gilberto, hey, it's me, Eboué, but don't tell anyone. That's an actual quote from the story. The time Jamie Redknapp revealed that Eboué sends him daily text messages trying to convince him to become a Christian. This was on a game show that Redknapp said this in October. Their sons play together in Arsenal's academy, which is how they met. Eboué clarified, every morning at 4 o'clock when I wake up, I pray, read the Bible, and write a message in my phone. And every day I will send a thought for the day to each person in my contacts book. A few people said, hey, he's laughing at you on television. I think he thought it was just him I was sending the messages to, when actually I send them to everyone in my phone. Good to know. Glad I'm not in his phone. Bob Bradley is having a tough time in Wales, but don't let those Welsh people offended by the use of the words PK and road game let you believe that Swansea City's problems are all Bob's fault. Oh no. In a story entitled The Demise of Swansea City Explained, every key decision that's led to the club's self-implosion. It goes back 18 months. Andrew Gwilym, the writer, looks at every event and error and decision that has led Swansea to where the club is now, which is, as I said, not in a good place. Read it now, so that if Bob does get fired, you can be the guy who says, actually, the club has lacked a coherent strategy, a transfer strategy, for at least the last 18 months. And finally, the latest FIFA rankings were released on Thursday morning. Where's my wah, 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 wah sound? The top 5 goes Argentina, Brazil, Germany, Chile, Belgium. Wales is hanging strong at number 12, 1 spot ahead of England, and 17 through 22 is kind of interesting. It goes Costa Rica, Mexico, Peru, Ecuador, Iceland, Netherlands. I haven't mentioned the US yet. We're ending the year at number 28. Of course, the FIFA rankings don't really matter, but that's the kind of thing you say when your team is number 28. Let's hope that we do better starting in January. That's it for today's show and for the Goalmouth in 2016. We're taking next week off, and we will be back with you on Monday, January 2nd. I'm George Qureshi, the Goalmouth. In a way, it is kind of an art project.